Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Man. All right, today's video, we're talking about the Halloween content that is returning to GTA Online with this year's 2023 Halloween surprise. Yes, there's some good stuff going on. I will be focusing on the masks, the face paints, and the vehicles that will be returning for this year's Halloween surprise. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, and if you enjoy the video, drop a like, alright? So first things first, and this kind of went under the radar. I'm having to explain this to a lot of people. If you are a member of a CEO or MC organization, you will unlock the Amber Vintage Devil Mask. It's real simple. You can go into a public lobby. Hey, can someone send me an invite to your CEO or whatever? And if you notice in the bottom left corner of the screen above the radar, it's glitched out. It's bugged out. A lot of these masks are saying that you're unlocking clothing, a new T-shirt. It's really just the mask. So here it is, the Amber Vintage Devil Mask. Check that out. For logging in this week, you'll get the white Vintage Skull Mask, and you will also get the Halloween parachute bag, which is making a comeback for this year's Halloween surprise as well. So really cool. Make sure you guys pick those up. It's absolutely worth it. It's a lot of fun stuff. It really is. Next up, we'll talk about some of the returning masks for this year's Halloween event. You got the black bearded Lucifer, the orange bearded Lucifer, red bearded Lucifer, the white haggard witch, gray haggard witch, yellow haggard witch, the red hypnotic alien, the green hypnotic alien, the blue hypnotic alien, the black sack slasher, the bloody sack slasher, the classic sack slasher, the black classic Lucifer, the orange classic Lucifer, the red classic Lucifer, the scabby sewer creature, the rotten sewer creature, the dirty sewer creature. That's the way to talk about your girl like that. We got the purple toxic insect, the red toxic, green toxic insect, the gray lycanthrope, the pale lycanthrope, the dark lycanthrope, the cream skull bursts, red skull burst, white skull burst, gray filleted demon, the green filleted demon, the red filleted demon, the black scalded psycho, the bloody scalded psycho, the white scalded psycho. We got the rotten butler, the dead butler, ass Jeeves, right? The creepy butler, the nasty watermelon, the rotten pumpkin, the evil pumpkin, yes. And then you can switch over to the vintage Halloween stuff. You got the white vintage, the teal vintage zombie mask, the green vintage witch, the blue vintage werewolf, orange vintage werewolf, amber vintage devil again, the scarlet vintage devil mask, the brown vintage Frankenstein, the green vintage
You're like, why are you guys
Frankenstein as
ignoring me?
well, the
You
green
guys are
vintage
assholes.
mummy, the pale vintage mummy, the light green vintage vampire, the dark green vintage vampire as well. And a lot of that stuff came out in the previous weeks. That's why it says it's attached to the Mercenaries DLC. All right. Next up, we got the fan favorite, the Halloween face paints. Those are really cool. You will get these applied and equipped by going to a barber shop. Go to the barber shop, go to the face paints, and then scroll on down and you'll find the Halloween stuff. You got the Shadow Demon, the Flayed Demon, the Fleshy Demon, the Sorrow Demon, the Smiler Demon, the Cracked Demon, right? The cracked lip crackhead, the Danger Skull. That's Tyrone Biggins. Anyways, you got the Witch Skull, the Menace Skull, the Bone Jaw Skull as well. You've got the Flesh Jaw Skull. Looks pretty crazy. The Spirit Skull. Then we have the Ghoul Skull. Ooh. The Phantom Skull. The Gnasher Skull. Right? You got the Exposed Skull. The Ghostly Skull face paint. The Furry Skull. Or Fury, excuse me. The Demi Skull. And then you're also going to have the inbred skull. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. The spooky skull. The slashed skull. The web sugar skull. The senor sugar skull. The swirl sugar skull. The floral sugar skull. The mono sugar skull. We also have the femme sugar skull. And then we have the demi sugar skull. And then the scarred Sugar Skull. Yes, yeah. So some really cool face paints in there, all right? For the returning vehicles in Simeon's showroom, you've got the Tornado Rat Rod. You can go over here and you can check out the purchase price. It's $189,000. Not too bad. It's a really cool car. You got a couple different liveries you can put on there. It drives really fun. Not great, but fun. Okay, keep that in mind. It just looks awesome. It should be in the muscle class. It acts like a muscle car. It wants to pop a wheelie, right? But it's a lot of fun. So definitely a returning vehicle. Very easy on the wallet as well. Next up, you got the Romero hearse. This used to be an ultra rare vehicle. There are still ultra rare variants. It'll cost 22,500 to pick this bad boy up. It's nothing special about this vehicle except for, it's a Halloween festive. It used to be ultra rare, and it's somewhat it is still a little rare, right? Because it comes around during the Halloween festive stuff, and it was removed from the game. So just keep that in mind, right? Pretty cool. Next up, you got one of my favorites, right? One of my favorite vehicles. It's just a cool vehicle to have. This is the Frankenstein. It'll set you back $290,500. They are on sale right now, a lot of these vehicles, so keep that in mind as well. So you also get a pretty good discount. This vehicle sounds amazing. I forgot how good this vehicle sounds. The Frankenstein sounds amazing. It drives really fun. Again, not the best driving vehicle, but it's very, very fun. It's got those big old fat boys on the back, those big old slicks on the back right there. That's really cool. That's the type of tires you should be merging on your vehicles, people, not those stupid F1s. Anyways, though, you got the Sanctus. You go over to Luxury Autos, you can check out the Sanctus. The most expensive vehicle on the list, it's $1,217,520. So it is pretty pricey, but again, a really cool motorcycle. It's very fast. It drives or rides really nice as well. And you got the red glowing lights for the eyes on the skull right there for the frame. It looks really cool. It's got the rib cage frame for the fuel tank as well. It's just a fun bike. So really cool to have that for, just part of like your rare vehicle collections, right? Just fun vehicles and stuff like that. But again, very expensive, so make sure that you're able to splurge on that. And it shouldn't be too difficult to pick that kind of money up. You'll be able to get that in no time. Next up, we got the Albany Lurcher. Another fun vehicle. It is a hearse, again, perfect for the Halloween theme. You got a couple of different liveries you can apply, the Ripper and the Hangman's Grave. And this is basically a Buccaneer that's a hearse, right? It's fun. It's a muscle car. It'll do those wheelie stands. It drives decent. It drives like a Buccaneer, right? It's not that bad, not that difficult. You got the mummy in the back, the zombie mummy kind of thing going on back there. It's pretty cool coming out of the actual casket or the coffin. So I like that a lot. Good, fun themed vehicles for this week. Now moving on for the business battle, the event cargo business battle masks. This is the Conquest mask right here. Next up, we're going to have the Death mask. And again, these are the masks that you get for the event cargo business battles for this week. Here we have the War mask. Looks really cool. Then we have the Famine mask as well. A lot of fun, really cool with that. So guys, got some great returning content, some new stuff as well for this year's Halloween surprise. Definitely check that out. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're going to go with. Are you going to buy a vehicle? Which one? You're going to get some of the masks? Which ones? You're going to get a new face paint? Which ones? Or you're going to buy them all? Let me know in the comments, all right? Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for the Ills and Reels content in the game. Smash that like button. See you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out. Yeah.